Hey there friends, new friends and seasoned friends, welcome to Spicey Cat Jams. My name is Kathy. Today I have my monthly beauty face-off between Ipsy and Sephora Play. I am going to go through the products I received in the month of October and tell you what I thought of them, because I've used them all. I think I've used them all. Maybe there was one I didn't, and then tell you which I think was a better value for my $10. If you're used to these videos and just want to see what I got and what I thought of it, look right down there in the description bar, you know, the text down below the video. There will be some timestamps where you can jump right to Ipsy and right to Sephora Play. Otherwise, I'm going to just go through a few things for those of you that are maybe new. I do my beauty boxes a little different than other people here on YouTube. I don't do an unboxing, I actually do a review. So what happens every month when I receive the products, I dive in and I start using them until the next month's products arrive. And then I do a video giving an actual review of what I thought of them. I just find that very useful, and especially with these $10, you know, in that $10 range, a lot of the products carry over from month to month or to different boxes. It's, you know, like brands and products kind of make the rounds, so to speak. So I figure there's some of you that maybe are just receiving this product in your boxes, or maybe you're just curious what I thought of it. So Ipsy and Sephora Play are both, I've probably said this 10 times, $10 beauty beauty bags. One comes in a box, one comes in a package. I'll show you all that. Sephora, you actually do get charged tax, so it's not completely $10. It's pretty close. You earn some rewards with both programs. Their websites explain that very clearly, so I won't dive into it. I'm not a beauty expert, beauty guru, or anything. So if you have questions, I'll always try and help you. Just leave them in the comments and I will respond to you. But basically, let's just dive in this month. I know I give a lot of spiel talking all the time, so if you have questions about either one of these, I'm happy to help you. I will go through, well, I'll just kind of show you both to show the difference. The Ipsy, and actually I don't always have, I realize I say actually a lot too when I was editing, so that could be like a drinking game, you know, drink a cup of coffee or a sip of coffee every time Kathy says actually, and I bet you'll have to pee by the time I get to the end of my video. Anyway, I actually just received both of these for the month of November, so that's why I have the packaging. Normally I will discard it just because I don't need any extra clutter. I have enough of that. But so this is how your Ipsy comes in. These, I love these mailers. The one downfall I will have about them, they don't always seal the best, so I've had some arrive where it's been opened. Luckily never had anything missing, but I have had friends who did have missing or damaged product and they said Ipsy sent them replacements right away. But you get these padded mailers from Ipsy, and then Sephora Play actually comes in this kind of fun box, stripes, and it opens up like that. So inside each of the packaging are your products, and let's go through them. The month, Ipsy has a bag every month, a bag designed, and they're different every month, so it's kind of a fun way to get a lot of makeup bags, which you could use as pencil bags or anything. You could use them as gift bags. I had heard someone, and I always like to give the suggestion, that they take their extra bags that they're not going to use from beauty boxes and they fill them and make kind of like a shaving kit, say like a razor, some shaving gel like travel size, or they make like a feminine hygiene kit, anything they like, or they'll use some of the makeup things, and then they will hand them out to homeless people, or you could donate them to a local shelter, because that's a great use, because, you know, whenever a person is down on their luck or could use a little extra boost, giving it in a nice little bag makes it a little bit better. Doesn't solve the problems in the world, but, you know, it kind of lifts a person's spirit. So I just showed you, this is the bag from Ipsy. I thought it was kind of fun. They did this, it's kind of, you can see this tone-on-tone lacy look. So for the October bag, they didn't go like Halloween theme, other than the zipper pull is a tiny little bat. I always like to see what they do on their pulls because they always have something fun. I thought this was a very nice color. I love the zip top bags. So you see this, Ipsy has a little bit piece of paper in there. This month the theme was Spellbound. Doesn't give you a whole lot of info, I've told you that before, but they have done a change for probably several months now that I like. They put a quote of some kind on the other side of their insert, and some of these I've used, and I do my own cards, so I've put them on cards, or if it's something you really love you could frame. You have options. Let's get into the bag. I have all the products in here because I've been using them. So let's pull them out so it's easier for me to explain. As I show you the products, I will have the price which listed below, and that price is the actual value of the size of the product I received. You don't often receive full-size products in either of these. Sometimes you will. Usually it's a deluxe sample or sample size, so I do some research and figure out what the actual value is of the size of the product I received, and then at the end I will show you that total value. So that's what the numbers along the bottom are. Okay, this is the first product, and I actually did not use this because I really do not need to use hair oils. It's not something I use, and I thought I've put that on my profile, but I continue to get them. Probably because I also say that I have natural, curly, somewhat dry hair, so then they automatically, maybe even though I don't want oils, it thinks I do. So this is from Mark Anthony. It's hydrating coconut oil and shea butter. Yeah, I didn't use this. I will give it, I have a friend who I give it to her, and her husband uses it. He has a very glorious beard, and he likes hair oil treatment products for his beard. So, but it's a nice size. I just didn't use it. Then we'll kind of go, I guess, from bottom up. I'm using all of the products that I'm going to show you today if they apply. This was a lid primer from Smashbox. I liked this very much. I liked it because my current primer I use is from Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and it's like a squeeze tube, and I have to put it on. So this I liked because it has a doe foot applicator, made it very easy to apply. It seemed to work. This was in the color Light, my shade, so that's a good one. This, I could not believe the value of this and how expensive this brand Hey Honey is. I know I've seen it popping up in music boxes. Sorry, I don't know where my brain is. Beauty boxes, and I don't know if they picked this because the product's actually called Trick and Treat, and it's a cream concealer. It's natural tone, and this worked well. I don't need to use concealer a lot. I did use it under my eyes, and it was very thick, covered very well, so that was nice. This is kind of a product I've heard a lot about, and it's from It Cosmetics. It was stuck on here with a glue thingy or something. Bye Bye Pores Translucent Powder, and it shows, and is it going to show, can you see the sheen on her face on the top? Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. Look at her, just like that, before, after. So I had to guess on the price because this doesn't tell me how many ounces it is. So I just guesstimated, but opens up like this. It did come with a little poof, and then there's a piece of plastic. I kept it over there. That was fine. I don't have a lot of problems, I guess, with enlarged pores, so I just used it as like a setting powder. It's very soft, even though this is like a pressed powder. If I used my brush, it kind of crumbled, so you don't want to be real aggressive, but I mean, that was fine too. And yeah, it worked. I just, like I said, used it as a finishing powder, but it was fun to try. And then this was a company I haven't heard of before, Meech and Mia, and it is an eyeshadow, and that color is a little bit scary. It's called Beige. Now, I know I've said how I don't like this, and let me show you why. Because I keep my makeup in the makeup bag that I receive, and from Ipsy, I really do not like loose powders, because this is what happens. I actually had the little seal still in there, but it didn't matter. It popped up and now I have loose powder everywhere and I can't pull that seal off. Anyway, I just do not care for loose powders. And then even though this seals back tight, it was like got stuck on products in my bag. But I really didn't think I was going to like this color. It seems kind of orangey. I would not have called it beige, but I like it. I'm wearing it. It's actually the only eyeshadow I'm wearing today. I had used the primer and then I put that on using, do you like this look? A brush I received in my glossy box where I could just like pat it on so it wasn't like a fluffy brush. And then I like buffed it down quite a bit because it has a shimmer. It's a shimmer eyeshadow. But I thought it actually looked okay, and it really, like, when I got it used on the inner corners, I'm like, whew, it's like popping back there. So even though I don't like the loose powder, I do like the product a lot and it wore well. Does anybody know, I have not done this before, but I know if you have like a compact and you break it and it shatters and all that, you can reset it using, I think, just like rubbing alcohol, right? Well, what would happen if you took like a loose powder like this and like took off that worthless little plastic lid? If I put rubbing alcohol in it, would it like turn it into a pan shadow kind of a thing, you know, that I could just use with a brush? I'm just curious. That just crossed my mind as an idea, and then it's easy enough to do. So I don't know, that was my idea. So that was my idea, not like my idea. I just thought of that, and I'm curious if it worked. I might keep some press shadows because I usually pass them on or throw them away. Okay, next then we have Sephora Play. So your Sephora Play, as I showed, comes in that box, and then you have, they also do a bag. They do a different style bag. They have a drawstring bag, and they have started putting like a theme on the front, and then all of your products are in here and it is cinched shut. I do not use these bags at all. I donate them all to my little nieces, or I fill them with product and donate them to the shelter, just because I do not like drawstring bags. But it's a nice way, you know, then things aren't bouncing around in your box. So it serves a purpose. Sephora Play has a much better information card. It's actually an information flyer. So it comes like this. You get some points if you're a Sephora Rewards member. You have to take that into a store though. And then it opens up and there's usually some type of little story scenario on the back, or on this side, back or front, I don't know which is which. And then on the other side, it has all of the products that you've received, as well as a little bit of information. It'll give you some tips, how to use it, what its ingredients are, any little product features that Sephora wants to call out. The nice thing about Sephora Play is everything that you get in your Sephora Play monthly subscription, you can also purchase at a Sephora Play or through the Sephora online store. So it's very easy to get products. Okay, sorry, am I talking really fast? I try to go fast on these because I know they get long, but it is what it is. So here we have, I still have this in its box. We got, I think, 2 things from Makeup Forever this month, which I had not really ever tried. I'm actually wearing Makeup Forever lipstick. That just made me think of it. I bought this in a recent Sephora haul in one of their lippy kits. I happen to have it right here. This has nothing to do with the box. It is just called C211. I don't know what color that is, but it's just a mini little lippy. And I like it because it's nude, but it's got a little bit of, it's like, this is my color. This is like a color. I have 50 lippies in this shade from every other company, but okay, enough about that. So from them, this is their Ultra HD Skin Booster, which is basically a serum, and it is in kind of this cute little dispenser. I just liked it because it's got anything. I just like anything interactive. So it has your like eyedropper, and you just apply the serum to your face. Yeah, I liked it. I don't know. I've started using serums because I've received so many in boxes, and I can't say that I've noticed a huge difference, but hey, I'm at the age where I should have taken care of my skin a long time ago and I didn't. So now I'm playing catch up. So we got, I got to keep track of which is which. So we got that serum. Then we have a Becca. That's kind of a fun brand. And it is their First Light Priming Filter. And it came in this little box. It even came with additional, I didn't even look at this close. I was like, oh, there's a piece of paper in here, which has, oh, tells you how to use it. Use under foundation or alone in the T-zone and all over the face. That's exactly what I did with it. And it is this color. It's this purpley lavender. But when you put it on, excuse me, I got a little bit of a tickle. I might be having to indulge in some water here. I don't know that, again, it did a lot, but I don't know that I'm really someone that needs a primer because I don't wear a lot of foundation or heavy foundation. So I'm not so worried about staying powder. Pardon me, I'm going to stop you for a minute. Okay, I figured just take a moment and drink some water and clear that frog out of your throat. So, yeah, it worked well. It also worked just kind of like to give a base, and it smells like, I thought it smelled like Fruit Loops. Kind of fruity, but I'll finish using it up. It was nice. Then, this is the other Makeup Forever item. We received the Ultra HD Foundation, and this is nice for a trial size, and it has like the little pump. And I received another product that I paired with this. This is from Cover FX, and it's their Custom Enhancer Drops. And it's basically silver, or it's called Moonlight, but when I looked at the description it said it gives you like a silver glow. And it is in this, again, it's a little eyedropper type thing. And it's like seriously shimmery. So I would never use this just alone on my skin, but it definitely could give you a glow. So what I would do, and as it recommended, I took the foundation and I would squirt a little bit in my hand, and then I would add some of the drops. There you go, you can see, and mix it together, and then applied it. So if you're noticing any extra shimmer, it's probably worn off because I put it on this morning and now it's like 8 o'clock at night. So it was definitely something fun to try. I don't think it's anything I would buy, and I always enjoy trying new foundations. I liked this foundation because it wasn't super heavy and it still felt pretty lightweight. So all in all, you know, I was pleased with it. Then they kind of did this, other than we didn't get like an eye product, they did kind of a get your face set, because then the last item, well, almost last, is from Mercier, and it is her Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Same thing, if I could turn this, because I looked and they have it as a pressed powder or a loose powder, and then this one has the opposite effect. I can barely get any out of there. No matter what I did, I couldn't get it to come out. I would literally turn it upside down and like hit it on my desk to see if I could get some in there. So I know I'm a complainer. I don't mean to be a complainer, I'm just giving you my review. I liked it though. It worked fine as a setting powder. And Sephora Play gives you a bonus perfume sample every month. This month we received from the Chanel line. It's Gabriel, it's called. And it was very nice. I'm wearing a different perfume right now, as if you could tell. I take that back. This is, I don't want to say old lady because I can be considered an old lady, but it's kind of like old lady going on the prowl scent. It's very heavy. I don't know my notes and all that, but it's a little goes a long way, and definitely seems, I don't know why men would be attracted to it, but it just seems to me like that type of perfume you would wear going out. And there you go. That's everything in the 2 subscriptions that I received. And now is the time of the video review where I decide who is my winner. I think both subscriptions are a great value. They're very fun. I find them affordable, and I don't plan on, at this point, canceling either one right now. I've been pleased with both of them, but I'm going to have to say overall, this month, I had a draw last month, and I hate to say a draw, but it's like, didn't use the oil. I'm going to actually say Sephora Play is my winner this month because I used all of the products, and while they aren't necessarily products I feel I need or would purchase, you know, full size of, they are products I enjoyed trying, and they all worked very well for me. So that's a 5. And for the, you know, Ipsy, I don't use the hair oil, so I mean, then I'm just looking at 4 products, and they weren't beyond anything of the products I tried, so neither one was like stellar performers, but overall, as far as the balance and what they sent, I would say Sephora Play is my winner this month. So there you go. Have you guys tried any of these products? Is anybody, as always, I'm looking for my bag twin. Did anybody else get the same Ipsy stuff as me? Someday, I'm going to find my bag twin, and I'm going to say, hey, do you look like me? And it'll be funny because my profile is not at all this. So that's a whole nother story. Anyway, I will show you, I'll just show you right now, because I'm going to babble for a little bit, what the actual value of each subscription was. I don't know right now because I'll just put all that in editing. So when I give my winner in the face-off, I never say, I don't do it based on the value. But that's what I got. Thanks again for stopping, my dear friends. And in case nobody told you lately, you matter. You would win my beauty face-off each and every month. Hands down, no question asked. You are truly a beautiful person, inside and out. I do hope you believe that, and if you don't, look in the mirror, tell yourself that, and just come back and listen to me, because yes, you are a beautiful person, and no matter what life is thrown at you right now, don't give up, okay? Talk to you soon, friends. Bye.